guys, I just want to give this video a shout out. They're online, they just started, they're brand new. Say hi, everyone. I'm going to tag them here. Go say hi. We're playing some songs, then we're heading over for a show. It's really exciting.
My name is Lucy La Mer, and I'm from the band Lucy and La Mer. We're based in Los Angeles. I'm the main songwriter and singer for the band, but I also love to have a band with me on stage and when I tour. So it's kind of a rotating band of musicians that travel with me. We met in Los Angeles 5 years ago, and we've been playing shows all over ever since. And it can always be a different lineup of musicians that I have with me, depending on who's available, who's touring with other bands. In Los Angeles, a lot of musicians play with other bands as well. So we kind of come together and play different gigs, and no show is the same. It's a lot of fun. I decided to go into music because after singing one song at an open mic, I felt so relieved. And it was just a special moment where I never knew I could express myself so publicly and outwardly and be so vulnerable. I'm a very quiet person. I'm pretty shy in general. So being able to get on stage and share something with an entire audience is really magical, and I had to keep doing it. I was planning on becoming a therapist and working in therapy, and I looked into music therapy even, and then I just decided to start a band and go for it. I chose to come to the Philippines, one, because I hear they love folk pop music. This might be a myth, I don't know, I'm gonna find out. But that was one big reason, and I met a few artists online that I'll be meeting in Manila. We're collaborating and maybe doing a little writing together, so that's exciting. But also, I have some extended family here that I've been really lucky to meet. In my family, my dad plays guitar, and he sings, and he always has, and it's been so nice at every family event, really. He'll just bring out the guitar and start singing, and everyone's learned to sing along, and that's how I started singing and playing guitar as a kid. And then my brother also plays banjo and has an amazing voice, so playing with him whenever I see him is really awesome too. I have some extended relatives, and I'm so grateful for them. I am here with my brother's wife and her extended family. So we're actually here on a family reunion trip for Christmas, and then I decided to continue after they go home and do a tour, because I've always wanted to see the Philippines and experience what life is like over here, and it's been really incredible, and I'm so grateful to the whole family here who's been hosting. So I cope with challenges as an indie artist by reaching out to other indie artists, and that's my #1 tip for other indie artists out there. Make sure you have a support system around you. It can be really competitive being an indie artist because you don't have major label support, you don't have anyone booking your shows or necessarily managing you. So the best resource you have is reaching out to other bands and other artists and saying, hey, you know, I can help you in this way, could you help me in this way? And that way you're building a community, and that way you're growing as a person, as an artist, and that way you'll keep moving up and everyone rises together. They support me in every single little way that they can. Even just asking how music's going sometimes is enough to kind of help me keep going, because as an indie artist you do face a lot of daily challenges. You're probably working a day job, maybe a few day jobs, and the best way they can support is just they tell their friends about it, or they ask if I need help at a show, you know, selling merch, or like I have friends here right now who are helping out filming and carrying stuff, and these little things go like really far when you're an indie artist. It's such a big help. My message to all aspiring musicians is remember why you do it. Always focus on the why, not necessarily the how, because the how is really hard when you're an aspiring musician. So getting your songs out there, there's so many different ways. You have the internet, you have playing shows, and all these things are great, and they can be really tiring after years of doing it. So focus on why you perform and why you write music, and that'll carry you through. Check out my social media. It's under Lucy and La Mer. I'm on Facebook. You can like my Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes. Follow my tours, listen to some songs, and please interact with me. I always message back and I always comment back. So please come say hi, and I'd love to meet you at a show if we're ever in the same town. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Radio Cebu TV for having me. Their whole They're like really helping indie artists here in Cebu, and they're doing a lot of good stuff. So please support them by liking their page and following them as well.